As you know, the Foxeer Legend camera does not have an LCD screen, so the settings are not accessible by conventional means. And to set up a profile for the camera, to set up the resolution or the frame rate, you need to connect it to your PC and run a configuration software. You can create two different video profiles and one photo profile, which you can later select by using the mode power button. And all it's done with a Foxeer software. I'm going to show you that, but first I want to update the firmware on the camera. There are two variants of updating the camera. One it's done with PC application, and the other one it's done by using the internal SD card, as you will copy the flash file on the disk and the camera will update itself. This option will only work if you have at least version 1.2 on your camera. This one has 1.4 and I will update it to 1.6. So to start the update, I'm going to connect the camera. The camera will be detected as a mass storage device. To be sure that the update will be successful, I'm going to format the card that is inside the camera. So the card is formatted, and now from the firmware files, from the card update folder, I'm going to choose the firmware file and I'm going to copy it in the root of the SD card. Now I'm going to safely disconnect the mass storage device. I'm going to turn off the camera. I'm going to pull out the cable, and now I'm going to power on the camera again. And you can see the update process has started. And now it's finished. I'm going to connect the USB cable. I'm going to open SD card. You have a file that was created with a version. If you open it, you will see the latest firmware version that your camera has. And in this case the update was successful and we have the version 1.6. And now I'm going to also delete the firmware from the card, as I do not want the camera to update again when I start it. And that was the update process. Now I'm going to open the configuration utility. You can see this is an application from Foxeer. We have three main modes which can be selected by the mode button. We have two video profiles and one photo profile. We can go up to 2K resolution, almost 2K resolution, but I will choose Full HD at 60 frames per second. The second profile is 720p at 120 frames per second. On video settings we have video quality settings, field of view settings. We have options for time-lapse, we have options for video stamp, auto recording, loop recording. Now we'll go on to photo settings. We have yet again quality for photos. We have an option to auto shoot photos, and we can define an interval. We have an option to add a day stamp and a burst mode for multiple photos. We also have some system settings to rotate image, TV mode, light frequency, an option to auto shut down the camera, the date format. I'm going to change some of the settings, and we also have some image settings with metering, ISO sensitivity, white balance, EV and sharpness. So I'm going to create a new profile here. I'm going to name it test 1. Okay, so the profile was created with my settings. I'm going to save the profile and then set the profile. I'm going to close the program, going to close the application, and I'm going to turn off the camera. So now when I unplug the cable and I turn the camera back on, the camera will load the files that I have saved on its card with the configuration. So each time when I turn on the camera, the modes and the settings are the last ones that I have made with the application. I can create multiple profiles in the application and just load them onto the camera as I need them. Bye bye.